My name is Samantha Larson, and we will be talking about the Catholic Church's views on abortion, and this is for my Confirmation 1 project. So the church is pro-life, and they believe, or we believe, that life starts at conception. So I'm going to read a couple quotes that basically show the church's views and the church's standings on pro-life. I'm so sorry about the stripes. Okay. Responsibility likewise falls on the legislators who have promoted and approved abortion laws, and to the extent that they have a say on the matter. And administrators Basically, what the quote is saying is that the responsibility will fall on the legislators who need to pass the law, and they have to have a say on the matter where the abortions and the euthanasias are taking place. And they also go on to say, near the bottom, I'm going to skip a couple words. It is the most serious wound inflicted on society and its cultures by very people who ought to be society's prompters and defenders. Basically saying that having an abortion is going to ruin you. It's both mentally and physically on your body. It's killing. So let's continue. When a parliamentary or social majority decrees that it is legal, at least under a certain conditions, to kill an unborn human life, is it not really making a tyrannical decision with regards to the weakest and most defensive of human beings? Basically saying that these babies they don't have a voice, and we have to be their voice, and we have to either agree or disagree on the matter. So, laws which legitimize the direct killing of innocent beings using abortion or euthanasia are in complete opposition to the inviolable right to life, which, again, is proving that it's innocent. It doesn't have a voice. We have to be the voice for it. So, the law is not only protecting life, but it also plays a key role in the often decisive role in affecting both human behavior and thinking. Because at that moment, you might think you're making the right decision, but you might tend to regret it in the long run. So passing this law is not only protecting the life that the baby holds, but as well as helping us as humans, as females who could get pregnant, to think a little more on it instead of just making a radical decision. So it is important to further the common knowledge without acknowledging and defending the right to life. So now people just want to spread awareness on the pro-life behavior. So let's continue. Sorry. The inviolability of the person, in which is the reflection of the inviolability of God. So that baby is God's prize. It's God's gift to you. So basically what it's saying is you can't hurt it. It doesn't have a voice. It's your gift. Okay. English is my second language. Utilitarianism is a civilization of production and use of civilization of things, and it's not of persons. A civilization in which a person are used in the same context, in the way things are used in the context of civilization use. Women can become an object for men, and children a hindrance to the parents. The family of the institution obstructing the freedom of its members. To be convinced that this is the case, one needs to look at certain sexual educations and programs introduced in schools. So basically now what it is saying is we need to educate the youth about their decisions and how their actions can lead to consequences when they aren't ready for it. So I do only have 23 seconds left on this, so it's going to end the video real quick, and I'll mush it together, and I will continue speaking about pro-life and the church's views on that. So let's continue. Let me move my face, and here we go. We urge those Catholic officials who choose to depart from the Church teachings on the inviolability of human life in their public life to consider the consequences for their own spiritual beings. So basically saying the people who separate and don't believe the same way, they urge to reconsider and learn about what the Church's true teachings are. So, abortion and euthanasia have become permanent threats to the human dignity because they directly attack life itself, meaning basically abortion and euthanasia is killing, and you won't get it back. So, the first right of the human person is his life. He has other goods, and some are more precious, but this is one that is fundamental. This is one that is most important. At a particular time, abortion has become a fundamental issue for human rights for both men and women, for the good of all. For us, abortion is overriding concerns because it negates two of our most fundamental moral imperatives: respect for innocent life and the preferential concern for the weak and defenseless. So some of the contributions that I did find that spoke out more against it, and most of where I got these quotes from were the community of People of Life. And as a pro-life action campaign for the Catholic Church in the United States, People of Life affirms their responsibility to serve God and others by protecting the most vulnerable among us, the unborn, the elderly, and those whose lives are all threatened. Now, what I'll be doing to further contribute to this, although I might not entirely agree with the sayings of the Church, there's some things I agree with the fact that it is killing life, and so that I will speak out against. But I also feel like everyone should have a say in the matter. So I will contribute to the pro-life community in a way that I understand that there's life, and I understand that it is killing innocent life. But at the same time, I'm in the middle ground and in between. So I will contribute on both sides, if that makes any sense, of the political ways and the political standards. Okay, thank you.